Good morning, students. Please sit on the rug in front of your whiteboards in your assigned seats. Today we are going to be working on fractions. Has anyone seen a fraction before? Can someone tell me what a fraction might look like? Okay, good. Does anyone know what a fraction is? Okay, great. A fraction is a part of a whole. Let's use pizza as an example. If I eat one slice of pizza that has 8 slices, did I eat part of the whole pizza? Great, yeah, that's right. I did eat part of the whole pizza. How many pieces of pizza did I eat if I ate one slice? That's correct. I ate one piece. So, out of the 8 pieces, I ate one piece. So this example represents a fraction, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that once I introduce to you the parts of a fraction. So in a fraction, there is a numerator and a denominator. The numerator is the top part of the fraction, and the denominator is the second, the bottom half of the fraction. And the numerator and the denominator are separated by a line. The numerator will always be part of a whole, and the denominator will be the entire whole that's divided in equal parts. So I want all of you to discuss with your partner what you think the denominator will be in the pizza scenario with, what I just told you. Okay. Does anyone have an answer? Okay, great. That's right. The denominator will be 8 because there are 8 slices in the entire pizza. So, does anyone think they know what fraction of the pizza that I ate is? Does anyone know? Does anyone want to volunteer? Great, that's right. I ate 1/8 of the pizza. Does anyone want to explain why the fraction is 1/8? Great. My fraction is 1/8 because I ate one slice of the pizza out of 8 slices. The number on the top, which is the numerator, is going to be the part of the whole, which is 1, and the denominator is going to be the whole. So it would be 1/8. Okay, moving on. Does anyone understand? Does everyone understand? Does anyone want me to go over it again? Okay, great. So, does anyone think they know what fraction of the pizza might be left over if I eat one slice? Okay, how many slices of pizza are left if I eat one slice? Okay, great. So now that you've answered 7, what do you think the numerator is going to be? Is it going to be 7 as well? Okay, great. And what do you think the denominator will be? How many pieces are in the pizza? Okay, great. You're doing so great. So does anyone want to tell me the fraction? Okay, awesome. You're doing great. I'm also going to draw these for you guys. This obviously would have been drawn on the board, but I don't have a board. But it would, drawing the pizza out with the 8 slices and, would be a lot easier to understand. Okay. So now I'm going to draw a cake, and I'm going to cut the cake into 6 equal slices. Okay. Let's say I give away 3 of my slices. How many slices of cake do I have left? If I have 6 slices and I gave away 3, how many do I have left? I want you to count. I want you to go ahead and count with your fingers, or however you want to count. And tell me. Okay, does anyone have the answer? Okay, great job. That's right. I'm going to have 3 slices of cake left. So now we're going to find the fraction of the cake that I have left. If I have 3 slices of cake left, what's going to be my fraction? Does anyone want to try to give me the answer? Okay, how did you get that answer? How did you get 3/6? Can you please explain to the class? Okay, great job. That's right. So the 3 is going to be the numerator because that's the part of the whole, and the denominator is going to be 6 because there were 6 slices of cake that made up the whole. So let's move on to another example. Now, Tom has a sheet of paper and he cuts it in half. If he cuts one sheet of paper in half, how many pieces of paper will he now have? That's right, 2 pieces of paper. So if he only uses half of the paper that he cut, what do you think the fraction of the paper that Tom uses is going to be? So I'm going to draw this on the board again, in half, and he only uses 1/2. So what's going to be my fraction? Does anyone think they know what the numerator is? Okay, great. The numerator is going to be 1, that's correct. And does anyone know what the denominator might be? Great, great job. It's going to be 2. Does anyone want to, show me how they got the answer or tell the class how they got the answer? Okay, great. Okay, so now I'm going to draw on the board a rectangle, and I'm going to cut the rectangle into equal pieces. So you'll see that I have a rectangle cut into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. And I'm going to shade in some of those pieces, and then we're going to work on fractions with the shaded regions. So I want you to tell me the fraction of the white sections in this rectangle. There are 3 white sections and there are 4 blue sections. So I want you to tell me just the fraction of the white sections. Does anyone think they know the answer? Can you tell me how you got your answer? Okay, great. The answer is 3/7. I want someone to explain to me what they did to get the answer. Okay, so you counted all of the sections and you decided that that was going to be your whole, and then you decided just the white you decided to count just the white sections and decided that that was going to be your part, and that's perfectly correct. Now let's do something a little different. Let's find the fraction of just the blue shaded area. Does anyone think they know what the fraction is going to be for just the blue shaded area? I want you to write it down on your whiteboards and then when I let you know, to put them up. Great job, everyone. You are correct. It's going to be 4/7. Does anyone want to explain why it's 4/7 or how they got that? Okay. Does everyone understand this? Great. So we're going to move on to our next shaded shaded area problem. Now I'm going to draw a triangle, and I'm going to cut the triangle in half. I'm going to shade in 1/2 of the triangle, and I'm going to shade in just one section of the 2 sections of the triangle, and now I want you to tell me what the fraction is going to be for the triangle. When you know the answer, write it down on your whiteboards, and when I give you the cue, please put your whiteboards up. Okay. I'll give you a couple seconds. Does anyone think they know the answer? Please put your whiteboards up. Great, your fraction is going to be 1/2. Okay, because only half of the triangle is shaded in. Now, what do you think would happen if both regions were shaded in? There wouldn't be a fraction, correct? You know why there wouldn't be a fraction? Because you'd have a hole. Okay, so now I'm gonna draw another. Now I'm gonna draw a square. So I'm gonna draw a square, and I'm gonna cut the square into 4 equal parts. And then I'm gonna shade in 3 parts red and 1 part blue. Now I want you to tell me what fraction of blue squares I have in the square. I'll give you a minute to write it down on your whiteboards. Okay, can anyone tell me what you got? Can everyone raise their whiteboards? Great, that's right. Your fraction should be 1 out of 4 because there is 1 blue shaded area out of 4 shaded areas in total. Now, using the same image that I drew, I want you to tell me the shaded red areas. I'll give you a minute to write it down on your whiteboards, and please hold them up. That's right. The fraction is 3 out of 4. So 3 over 4, because there are 3 red shaded squares out of 4. Does everyone understand? Is everyone following along? Okay, perfect. So we're going to work on some more practice problems, and once we do about maybe 7 or 8 more, we're going to do a little independent activity, and I'm going to draw some figures on the board, and you're going to have to go, and then you're going to have to solve the problems, and then we're going to go over them, and then we are going to take a little quick quiz just to check for your understanding. Thank you for your cooperation and participation.